Right, here we're going here with my Tell Me Why full story review. Let's see, I have a script. Before I start the script, I have to say, thank you to the YouTuber whose video I'm using for this. I will play the game eventually because it is that compelling. But before I get started with that, I have to say my disclaimer, trigger warning, words like penis, vagina, uterus, ovaries, testicles, and vulva will be used in this video, and others like it. Others like it. I am a Bible believing Christian, so the words I say may the stuff I say may tick you off. There are people that say they are they comment, of course, who are not Bible believing Christians, that mess themselves up, who say things that they may not like, that you may not like to hear. And there are people who are atheists, who are basically close to that realm of belief, not believing in anything spiritual at all. What they say might take you off. Now let's continue on with the review of Tell Me Why. Let's see here on the script. Hey guys, Comics here to talk about the game Tell Me Why. Before I talk about the graphics, gameplay, and story, I thought I would talk about the elephant in the room. When I first saw advertising, like gunshot? Wow. Or like lightning? Huh. Oh. Let's continue. Okay. Before I talk about the guys, elephant in the room. When I first saw advertisements for this game, it looked like a brother and sister were trying to solve a small town murder mystery. Kind of like Twin Peaks or something. And then, as I may have said in my first impressions video, a transgender YouTuber, a girl, person with ovaries, who wants to be a boy, person with testicles, made a video praising how well they portrayed a transgender character. And after watching a let's play of the game, I can see why she would say this. Also, I'll be using the assigned sex of these people, not their preferred pronouns, because preferred pronouns are lies. Anyway, the girl, person born with ovaries, is called Tyler, and she has transitioned to the point of having short hair, a more masculine chest because of a binder, facial hair, and a deeper voice because of testosterone injections. Unfortunately, they use a male-shaped model for her body when they really shouldn't have. In real life, a girl who wants to be a boy, or trans man, as they like to call themselves, can cut her hair short, use a binder to hide her breasts, stuff things down her pants to look like a penis and testicles, get hormone injections to grow facial hair and have a deeper voice, and get surgery to remove her breasts and make her vulva and clitoris look more like a penis and testicles. But hips literally don't lie. Men and women are shaped differently, and no matter what other tricks they use, they have to live with their bone structure. Tyler really should have had the same body shape as her twin sister. But putting that lack of authenticity aside, and her being voiced by a man, the game does show off what all trans men deal with when they grow up. She wants to cut her hair short and join the hockey team, but her mom won't allow it. They don't talk about periods, but one time during an argument, her mother says that she is her little girl, and Tyler says that she isn't, despite the fact that she was born with ovaries. The story of the game is compelling, but this aspect drags it down in my opinion. It would have been just fine with two girls instead of a girl who is accepting of her body and one who is not. Yes, there are plot points where that stuff factors in, especially with a certain Christian character, but it is annoying to hear Tyler tell her sister to learn to deal with things when she's not. In fact, one of the things she is looking forward to is surgery so she can look even more masculine. It's awful. But even with all that, and a gay male character who is crushing on Tyler, which is kind of confusing, the story keeps you engaged from beginning to end. I will not spoil it here. There are so many twists and turns. The art on the puzzles and in the book of clues you find is so good, and the allegories are amazing. The regular in-game art is not as good, and the way people move can be janky, especially their lip syncing. But it is all worth it to see these two girls come to terms with their past so they can move on to a better future. So their planes go by. The characters and story are amazing, and so is the art of the allegorical story they reference all throughout the game. I want to see more games follow this one's example. The worst, the gay and transgender propaganda and hate of Christianity in the game. It really ticks me off seeing that stuff that is based on lies and temptation being shown in a positive light. But I still cannot recommend this game enough. If you want a hardcore action game, this is not it. But if you want to see great characters go through a great story, then this is the game for you. And on a side note, that was the end of the script. And on a side note, basically, yeah, the mom definitely was dealing with some stuff of her own. So some definitely psychological stuff of her own, and it was definitely causing problems for everybody else around. So then it's like, the psychological stuff of her stuff, the psychological stuff of Tyler's stuff. She's on screen right now. On there, going through all that stuff. And you put all that together, and it's like her mom's not equipped to deal with this stuff, or she tries a bit, and basically it's like, oh, if only it wasn't for that, Christian character, I'm like, oh, well, yes, because in my opinion, the mom's dealing with it the wrong way, but still, game is amazing. It's definitely, as I said before, not a hardcore action game, but it's about, more realistic things, more about drama, more about stuff going on. It's, that people would have to deal with, in real life. It's amazing, So yeah, I do like the game, and I will do a let's play showing off stuff from my point of view. All right, not, basically from my point of view. And of course, people can hate on that all they want. That's how it goes. And then that's how it goes. Oof. I don't remember that word. So I'm gonna get to work on some other stuff now. Gotta go and handle this. Check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt. And yeah. So yeah. You can see that the way their barrels move. The way they move, it's a little bit interesting, a little bit weird there, but that's how it goes. Sorry, man. Also, Merry Christmas.